Dealing with specially abled students, Part 1, Learning Challenges. Students with some common types of learning challenges such as dyslexia sometimes struggle with language skills that affects their reading, writing, spelling, speaking, and listening abilities. Let's look at a few different cases. Case 1. Siam was a class 2 student who recently joined Miss Nazia's class. He tended to stumble over his words a lot, struggled with pronouncing and spelling words correctly. His reading was slow, and it took him a long time to complete writing activities and follow instructions. He was often reluctant to speak, read, or write in class and preferred to be quiet. Miss Nazia observed that he was struggling in class and asked to meet his parents to understand his educational context and challenges. His parents told her that Siam was diagnosed with dyslexia recently. Miss Nazia wondered how can she help him with the lessons in class. Let's see what strategies she came up with to help Siam. Number 1. From the following lessons, Miss Nazia tried to spend some extra time with Siam, giving him help with his phonics skills. Miss Nazia knows that students with dyslexia need explicit teaching in phonics to help them to read. Number 2. Students with learning challenges often need more time than others and lots of practice. So she repeats key skills and gives Siam extra practice, monitoring his progress closely. Number 3, she also makes sure to take some time each week to check on Siam briefly during homeroom period to ensure he's comfortable in class and to praise his effort to boost his confidence and encourage him to keep working hard without losing hope. Let's take a look at the next case. Case 2. Another student of Miss Nazia's, Samira, also joined school recently in class 1. Right from the beginning of her time in class, she was struggling with writing activities where she would mistake one letter for another and write the alphabets with the wrong formation. Samira seemed ashamed of her shortcomings and apologized for being a difficult student. Miss Nazia read through her previous report cards and realized that no one had thought that maybe Samira was facing learning challenges. Rather, her previous teachers used to assume she was lazy or reluctant to do the schoolwork, and her report cards were full of comments to work harder. Let's take a look at the strategies Miss Nazia implemented to help Samira. Number 1. Miss Nazia decides to talk to Samira's parents. Let them know about her difficulties and discuss what her parents can do to help her out at home to also build her self confidence and self worth. Number 2. Miss Nazia incorporates regular writing practices in her lessons to help her with the alphabets and the use of phonics and visualizations to make information easier to understand. Miss Nazia knows that multisensory techniques are particularly effective for students who face learning challenges. So she encourages Samira to say aloud the letters when writing them and also to try other types of activities like foam writing or air writing to help her. Number 3. Along with accommodating the lessons to cater her needs, Ms. Nazia also encourages independent practice. She knows that students with learning challenges will need lots of practice, so she gives Samira some extra practice work to do at home under her parents' guidance. In both cases, Ms. Nazia saw steady progress over the year, not only because of all the extra practice and differentiated teaching techniques, but also because she had believed in her students and encouraged them to keep working hard, even though they were struggling. Was this helpful? Let us know about your experiences dealing with a special needs student in your classroom in the comments, and stay tuned for part 2 and 3. Thank you for watching.